What's up, everybody? Let's talk about the Vortex Viper shotgun dot really quick here. Not a review because not only did I not pay for this, I'm also a salesperson for Vortex. But I do want to highlight a few things about the dot for my audience here who might be interested in this kind of thing. First of all, what's big about this dot is primarily targeted at the hunting market. We're a very hunting centric company, so most of our products are targeted that way. The action shooting demographic is very, very small by comparison. So when this product started out, like a lot of products actually that I become really big fan of, I was kind of skeptical of it at first. I saw it about the way the company did and like, oh, well, yeah, that's something for turkey hunters. And what they really sought to do, the challenge with mounting optics to shotguns is shotguns traditionally are not set up in a form factor to receive modern optics well. The best you might get is having some drilled and tapped holes on the top for some kind of rail to mount some kind of optic. But what that does is that adds mechanical complexity because we have an intermediate mount in there. And then also that's going to give us some thickness to start rising the optic away from the bore of the shotgun, which is more important in shotguns than any other product because shotguns are very much point shot instruments, so they need to fit you well. So the relationship of your eye to this optic to where it lands on the stock is very important. As we start rising off of the receiver, the stock dimension becomes more important. That's why at an IPSC match like this, you'll see lots of crazy modifications to shotguns trying to get your eye in the right place. So the big innovation here that they did that makes this a shotgun specific dot is they came up with this quasi universal mount on the top to fit as many shotguns as possible. It's kind of standardized off the Benelli pattern from what I understand, and this is obviously Benelli SPE2. You need at least 2 screws in there. So the one in the back here is what they call the locator screw. You need one in the front here, minimum, and then 1 or 2 more if you can get the holes to line up is a bonus. That's where you see I have 3 mounted on this one. My OGM2 over here was not factory drilled and tapped, so I had our internal gunsmith do that, and I got 4 in that one. So that's, if your gun's not natively drilled for a gun, that's actually better because you can have them drill it wherever you want. So you can have it set up so that you can get 4 screws on there, and I would say that's a bonus. So the real thing that marketed this was a universal mount that would allow a dot to interface with you the way shotguns are supposed to interface. For action shooting sports, the next iteration that I think makes this a game changer is the selectable reticles. I really don't care about any of the options on the selectable reticle except the 65 MOA circle. Most of the time I am using the 65, the biggest circle only. I only have the actual center dot on if I'm shooting slugs. That circle, in the literature, they tell you it roughly equates to a modified choke. I would say that's a very elementary understanding of what that circle is going to do for you. In the action shooting world, I think that circle is a game changer. I think it is legal cheating. All right. In modified division, having that circle instead of a dot, because you have a very precise understanding of where your pellets are going to be landing in relationship to what choke you're using. In some of the chokes that I have for this gun, I am very confident putting the edge of that circle right up or on a no-shoot target, and that I am very confident it is not going to receive enough pellets to fall over. I think that is very powerful information. Where in the past we had a specific center aiming dot and we were learning some kind of hold off to the side. We were trying to get to brush it with the side of the pattern. But you were kind of holding the center off the target and kind of Kentucky windaging that. You don't have to do that anymore. Your target focus through the center of the ring. The ring kind of gives you a halo of what's going to catch pellets. And if there's stuff you don't want to catch pellets, you have a very defined ring that you can have in your dope to kind of understand where the pellets are going to be in relationship to that line. I think that is a huge advantage for what we're doing in the action shooting sports. I waited to make this video until this match was over because I know some of you out there are going to go out and buy this thing, and I still have to beat you this summer. So I think it's that big of an advantage. All right, this is a game changer in an industry where that term is way overused. We have a more integrated way to mount an optic to a way that puts it in a place where you can intuitively use a shotgun the way they're intended to be used, and it gives you a reticle that allows you a much higher level of precision than we had before. Not only that, but if you were a wing shooter with shotguns, sporting clays, skeet, upland, or waterfowl hunting, again, that circle allows you to aim a pattern or place a pattern. You don't want to aim a pattern, but place your pattern in relationship to the target. I think that is very powerful knowledge, and I think that is going to take shotgun shooting to another level. But that's a quick overview of the Vortex Viper Red Dot. Again, I work for Vortex. I'm a salesperson, so take what I say with a grain of salt. But if you want a closer look at this thing, so if you're looking at buying it, I think it is a solid option, and I think we're rapidly approaching a day in IPSC competition where you can't afford not to have one. If you have any other questions about the optics, shoot them down below, and we'll answer them there, or maybe make a follow-up video. And that's all I have for you today. See you on the range soon.